Hey guys, it's time for math. Math notebooks out. Turn off my left light, please. When you go to Schoology, you can go to math, and I'm going to be looking at 16-3 reteaching here if you want to follow along on your iPad. All right, so we're still working with our coordinate grid, and now we're going to be working where people are traveling on the coordinate grid. So you know how we had to find, for example, the distance between two ordered pairs, and let's say one was over here, one was right here, and we counted our units, right, between them? You guys remember that?
Yeah.
Everybody nod, yes. You know what's going on, okay? But when we counted our units, we only went up and down, which is what direction? Vertical. Or I had a ordered pairs like this, and I counted left to right or right to left. That direction is horizontal, okay? So I only did one or the other, right? I never did both until today, okay? Today we're going to be looking at both. So we might have where I have to travel, let's label these. I have to travel, let's say A is my house, and then B is school, C is the store, and then D is the dentist. And I might have to travel in one day from A to B to C to D. And so I'm going to have to count all of those units. How many units would it take me to travel all of that route in one day? Okay? Still not going to be complicated. We're still just going to count our units, guys. Okay? So up here on the board, it says that Raina's friend Emma is coming to visit. Okay, coming to visit at her house. Raina made her the map below showing Emma the way to her house. I'm guessing she's riding her bike there. That's my guess. I don't think she's old enough to drive. We're going to go with she's riding her bike. Okay? It also gives you, who remembers in social studies, Mrs. Long taught you, this is called a what? Mimi?
Compass.
A compass. Very nice. We also have a compass over there to help show us which direction we are traveling. I want you to say, never eat sour watermelons.
Never sour watermelon.
Okay, and we are going to go in order like a clock. A clock goes starting at the top, and we're going around clockwise. Okay, so never north, eat south, eat
sour.
Eat is east.
Oh.
S
South.
is south, sour.
West.
W is west, watermelons. Okay? Never eat soggy watermelons. North, east, south, west. Okay? It says, our question is, how many blocks does Emma have to travel to get to Raina's house? So first, we're going to break that down. Okay? So looking at the map, we first need to locate, well, how many blocks does Emma travel? So it means Emma is starting at Emma's house. So we're going to start here at Emma's house. And where is she heading to?
Raina's house.
Raina's house. So we need to locate Raina's house. Okay? On your maps that you have for homework and even for a test, you might have other locations on the map. That's why you need to make sure you locate the locations that they're asking for in the question. All right, so let's check. Looking at her route, and they already used like a dark pen or pencil, and they already showed us the route that they're taking to get there, okay? Is that the only route you could have taken to get to Raina's house? No, she could have, instead of turning here, she could have kept going straight, then turn, go up. She could have even gone up one more road,
But that could have been
gone
the
over.
easiest way.
Okay? But yeah, maybe this was the fastest way. Maybe this is the way they had the bike path that was safe for her to take. Okay? All right, so let's count from Emma's house to Raina's house. Let's count how many units total it's going to be. Ready? So we start here. Do I say 1 right here at my
No.
coordinate? No, because I haven't moved yet. This is just where I start. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How many units from Emma's house to Raina's house? 9 units. Now let's add some direction to it though, because we know in math we want to be very specific. So yes, it took 9 units to get to Raina's house, but was that giving her directions? We need to give her actual directions now that she can follow. Maybe she doesn't have this map to hand her, so maybe she verbally has to write down verbal directions. So when I'm going up 1, is up a very good math word or even social studies word to use for directions? What word do I use for up 1? Mason? North, yeah. So I'm going to go up how many units? 1. So I'm going north 1 unit. Then what direction do I head next? Brooklyn?
East.
I'm heading east. So next, how many units do I head east? Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 units east. And then which direction am I going next? Kara?
North.
And Justice, how many north am I going? 3 north. Very good. Okay, so you need to make sure you're specific using those directions. And I know you guys have practiced those in social studies too. What if Emma wants to know how many units she's going to need to travel to go from her house? She's going to go to Raina's house. Maybe they're going to jump on the trampoline, ride their bikes around. But then she's got to go back to her house that night. Okay? Because she's not having a sleepover. She's just going to hang out for a little bit after school. How many units then will she travel to go to Raina's house and back? What kind of equation, with the work that we've already done, what kind of equation could you use? Max? Addition and multiplication? Explain more. Give me an actual equation.
So you could do 9 plus 9.
Nice. Or?
9 times 2.
Good. So he's saying I could do 9 plus 9 or 9 times 2. Why would that be your equation, Max?
Because it'd be the same when you're going back.
Yeah, we already did the work and found out how many units Emma has to travel to get to Raina's house. I just need to do the same number of units going back now. Okay? Very nice. Oh, my mouse disappeared. Da, 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 da. All right, let's move a little closer to the computer. Oh, there it is. All right. Going back to Schoology. Already disappeared again. There it is. Under math, I'm going to be looking at 16 Oh, that should say 6. We'll fix that later. 16-6, reteaching. All right, so now we're going to be looking at some directions. But now we don't have our map. Okay?
There's only.
This is on your iPad if you want it, yes.
Some of them say 16-3, but that's 16-3.
I know, I marked it wrong. It says 16-3, it should say 16-6.
Okay.
Your last 2 on there are 16-6. I will fix those. But you're looking at those last 3 images that are posted. Those are the ones we're looking at. My mouse.
Do you need to get a new one?
Grr. I don't know. So it's on like Bluetooth. So I don't have it plugged in. So sometimes when I'm working up here with you guys, my mouse gets too far away and then it doesn't like to function. Oh, there it goes. Okay. All right. So we're going to start looking at going some directions, but using our words only. We're not going to use the coordinate map, and we're going to work backwards, okay? have you ever worked backwards on something? We're actually going to change it and make it opposite. Okay? So if I had to say that I'm going from A to B, well, to go backwards, instead of going A to B, now I'm going what? I'm going B to A. Okay? Same thing here that we're going to do then. So let's practice very, very simple here. If I said, make this nice and big for you guys, that I was going 3 units up. What would be the opposite of 3 units up?
3 units down.
3 units down. That's simple, guys. What if I said I was going 6 units to the right? What would be the opposite of 6 units to the right, Sophia?
6 units to the left.
6 units left. What if I said I was going 4 units left? What would be my opposite, Megan? Oh, go ahead. Malia,
4 units right.
4 units to the right. That is it. Okay? So let's give me a new, we're going to get an ordered pair, and we're going to try this. So if I have, down here I have 4, 3, and here's where I want us to go ahead and get our math notebooks out, and let's go ahead and, I want you guys actually writing this part down. Just writing the opposite, that was pretty mental math, okay? But this next part, we're going to start getting some more directions. So if I have 4, 3, the ordered pair 4, 3, I want you to write that down in your math notebook. Use your comma, use your parentheses. Okay, tell me what would be if I have 4, 3, and I'm going to go up 2 units. Okay, 2 units up. Do I add 2 to both my X and my Y?
No.
Why not no? Mimi, why not no?
Because it would make the number bigger than it needs to be.
It would make the number bigger than what it would need to be? Not necessarily. Why would I not add 2 to both? Anybody? Any thoughts, Raina?
Because the 2 is telling you to go up, and if you add it to the, it's telling you to go vertically, and if you add it to the horizontal one,
Yes.
right.
That 2 is going up. Which axis goes up?
The Y.
The Y. Remember, we run before we jump. My x-axis is going horizontally. So look at, my ordered pair is X and then Y. So if I have to go up or down numbers, am I going to change the first number or second number? Everybody?
First. I mean, yeah, first.
The X number, so this number goes up and down?
Oh, no.
No, my Y. My X is going which directions? Horizontal, left and right. So here's what I want you to write down in your math notebook. I want you to draw a coordinate map, label it X and Y, write an ordered pair of X and Y, and then below it, we're going to write down left and right. And then we're going to draw an arrow to my Y. Up and down. So when you forget, and you probably will forget, and that's okay, on your homework, this is what you're going to use to help you. Can you grab both lights? We've got a really bad glare. Let's see if that'll help.
Perfect.
I can't see.
Good.
Now I just got me as a shadow.
No, it looks good. I like it.
Turn my right light back on.
Oh.
I just see me as a shadow now is all I see.
I want it to be a perfect video. Open some blinds.
Okay, let's try some blinds. All right, turn that light off.
Good.
Look at that. Yep, that's good.
Oh, that's good now? You just saying that?
No.
That's okay. We'll leave that. Okay? So you're drawing your coordinate grid, just up and down here. Label your y-axis, label your x-axis. give me an ordered pair. We're just drawing X and Y. Where X's are going to go left and right. Our Y's are going to go up and down. So going back to 4, 3. If 4, 3, if I want it to move up 2, am I changing my 4 or changing my 3?
3.
My 3, because my 3 is in the what spot?
Y.
The Y spot. That's my one that moves up and down. So to go up, do my numbers go higher or lower?
Higher. 3.
Okay, so going up 2, I want to do what to that 3 then? Do I subtract 2 or add 2? I need to add 2. Very nice. So that becomes 4, 5. Is our new ordered pair then. Okay. Call that number 1. We're going to keep going on these and do some more. All right, what if I have number 2? Let's say I have 8, 9, and I want to go to the right 3. I have the ordered pair 8, 9, and I'm going to go to the right 3. Am I going to be adjusting my 8 or my 9? My X or my Y? My 8, so that's an X, that deals with left and right.
9.
My 9?
Yeah.
So my 9 is in my Y spot, that's dealing with up and down. Am I going up or down?
Oh, 8.
8. Okay. And this 8, we're going to the right 3. When I move to the right, do my numbers get bigger or smaller?
Bigger.
Bigger. So I need to do what with this 3? What kind of computation? Add. So what is 8 plus 3?
6.
8 plus 3?
11.
11. So my new ordered pair is 11, 9. Number 3. Let's do 7, 6. And we're gonna go down 1 unit. 7, 6, and I'm going down 1 unit. When going up and down, am I going to be adjusting my 7 or my 6? My X or my Y?
6.
My 6. My Y deals with going up and down. Very good. So when going down, looking over here, when I go down, do my numbers get bigger or smaller? Smaller. So what kind of computation with this 1 am I doing? Subtracting. So 6 minus 1, which is?
5.
So my new ordered pair is 7, 5. Get it a little easier?
Yep.
All right, number 4. Let's do 12, 9. And I'm going to go to the left 4. I'm going to the left 4 units. Well, when dealing with going to the left, okay, which number here is going to deal with going left and right? My 12 or my 9? My X or my Y?
Your X.
12.
My X. Very good. X's go left and right. So I'm working with my 12. And it says I'm going to the left. So if I start over here and I move left, do my numbers get bigger or smaller? Smaller. So I need to do 12 plus 4 or 12 minus 4?
12 minus 4.
12 minus. We're getting smaller. What is 12 minus 4?
8.
Very good. My other coordinate stays the same. My other number here, my Y stays the same. Okay? Unless it gives me other directions. All right. On your own, I'm going to give you guys one. Number 5. 14, 11, and let's go down 5 units. You tell me what my new ordered pair is going to be there. Number 5. 14, 11, and I'm going down 5 units. You're doing number 5 right now in your math notebook. 14, 11, and I'm going down 5 units. Tell your answer to somebody in your area. Oh, I hear some different answers. Discuss it with each other.
Wait, isn't it?
All right, let's check. It says I'm going down. So does that mean I'm going to be adjusting my 14 or my 11? My X or my Y? My Y deals with up and down. My 11. When I'm going down, so I'm looking at my Y going down, do my numbers get bigger or smaller? Smaller. So my equation is going to be 11 minus 5. So my new ordered pair, my 14 stays the same, 14, 6. Very nice. Working with somebody in your area, do number 6. Working with somebody in your area, do number 6.
Is it 16, 13 as well? Okay. So 16, 13, and so we're gonna do 13. We're gonna do 16 to go backwards. So 16 minus 6 equals 10.
Raise your hand and tell me what you got there. Matthew. He says 10, 13. Is he right?
Yes.
Yes, 10, 13. We're looking at our X. We're going left, so we're subtracting 16 minus 6 to get 10. All right. Going back to Schoology, I'm going to be looking at that last picture that's uploaded on math. Now, I'm not adding any new skills here, but what I am adding is I was only giving you one direction, correct?
Yeah.
I'm going to give you multiple directions, but we're going to go backwards now, okay? They're going to want to know, they tell you where they end up, they want to know where you started, okay? So we're going backwards with multiple directions. Remember, when we go backwards, instead of A to B, then it's going to be B to A. Instead of up 3, the opposite would be down 3. Instead of up 4, the opposite would be down 4. Okay, that's what we're going to be doing here. Okay, so follow along with me, guys. Okay, it's not hard, but if you don't follow along with us, you are going to struggle. Let me make this bigger for us. All right, number 1. It's telling me that we're starting at XY. It wants to know, what is this XY that we're starting at? Okay? It tells me where I'm ending. I end at 9:22. So when I start backwards, Bradley, sir, you are not a dog. The fact that I had to just say that, I don't like. Starting at 9:22, I'm going to have to work backwards. So I'm not starting at the top, working my way down at this problem. I'm starting at the bottom, and I'm going to work my way up. Okay? So looking at this bottom, 9:22. Instead of going 5 units left, I would go
5 units right.
and 5 units right would make this what?
Bigger.
Which one?
The 9.
And then if I add 5, what's 9 plus 5?
14.
14 what?
Units.
14:22. Give me the whole ordered pair. 14:22. Look at, that's what you got here. Okay? 2 units up, but instead of going 2 units up, the opposite is
2 units down.
for 14:22. 2 units down gives me 14:20. My last step here, 4 units right, but I don't want to go 4 units right. I want to go 4 units left because we're working backwards. What would be 4 units left here to this ordered pair? You are changing this ordered pair 4 units left.
6, 20. Oh, 14. I mean, 10. No, 10, 20.
Basic math facts here, we are struggling.
Brooklyn must be.
Goodness. I heard 10:20. How did you get 10:20? Tell me, walk me through it. Justice?
The reason you'll get 10-20 is because if you're going left, the numbers get lower. So
When you go left, your numbers get smaller. Good. And we know we're going left. This arrow says right, though. Why are you guys going left?
because you have to go back.
Yeah, because we're going backwards. So 4 units left. Ladies and gentlemen, if you miss these on your homework, it's because you're going to forget that we're going backwards. So we have to flip that. So instead of 4 units to the right, we're going 4 units left. So that means I'm looking at, she said I'm looking at my x-axis, which is 14. So 14, my number is getting smaller, moving to the left. So 14 minus 4 to give me 10. Does my 20 change?
No.
No. So my starting point is 10:20. Here's a hint. Did I need to do any work down here?
No.
They did that for us, right? Like that's already there, okay? This was the only step that you had to do right here to find that starting point. Let's look at another one. They have me ending at 8:7, okay? They moved, going backwards, 1 unit down then would give me 8:6. 3 units left would give me 5:6. My last step here, 5:6, and I'm going 2 units down. Talk me through this. Am I actually going to go 2 units down when I'm working backwards? Raina?
No, you're gonna go up.
I'm going to go up 2 units. When I'm going in the direction of up, is that going to change my x or my y?
Y.
My y, which is my which number, Carly? Which number here is my y? My 5 or my 6? My 5, look over here, x, y. Is 5 in the x spot? Look even right here, x, y. The 6 is in the y spot. And I'm going 2 units up. So what do I change that 6 to? Megan? Yeah, I'm changing it to an 8 because I'm going to add 2. So my new ordered pair here is 5, 8. Okay? Do we got any questions on this?
No.
Okay. I think it's always really kind of seems like it's confusing, but it's very basic math. You just got to remember, if it's telling you to work backward, we got to do the opposite. Okay? And not always is it going to tell you to work backward, okay? So you got to make sure you follow those directions.
Okay.
All right? You guys have a worksheet on Schoology. It is 10 problems long. If you did not finish your morning work, you also have that then. Okay? When you're in question, pull this back up from your math notebook if you can't remember which one is X, which one is Y. Am I going to add or subtract? Pull this back up. Okay? All right. I also suggest, guys, I know It seems pretty easy to do in your head, but you can make a simple mistake. I still suggest writing down your work for this, but I'm not going to make you. You have to work at your comfort level on this, and I'm going to let you decide. If you feel like you can do it without making a mistake, it's definitely math that you can do mentally. If it helps you to write it down, then write it down. Okay, I like writing everything down because it's easy for me to make mistakes, and I know that. Mimi?
Is it the 16-3?
Yes, so your worksheet, it says for math,
Is it a practice?
it says 16-3, 16-6. You're gonna see it in 1 second. Go ahead and refresh, and you guys have it now.
Yeah, I see it.
Okay? All right, go ahead and get started.